All right, this is weld aluminum, and this guy's got a great product for repairing stuff.
Let me tell you a little bit about the rod. There's no aluminum in this rod. This is the second generation rod. Okay, it's a new product. We have the patent on it. You can buy from us and off our website. Rod has no aluminum in it. It melts 500 degrees below the melting point of aluminum. Now, because there's no aluminum in it, I can use a carbon steel brush to clean what I'm working on. So I'm going to poke a hole in this can. That can be a radiator, air conditioning line, or a hole in the bottom of your boat.
Okay.
All I need is a torch and this rod in my truck. I can be out in the middle of nowhere and fix that right on the spot. So when I use this rod like a temperature stick, I apply heat to what I'm working on, I'll check it with the rod. Now I'll lower the torch, heat that product up to 735 degrees, it melts the rod. I raise the torch up, then I can take my dear old time and go right over that hole and make that repair. That easy. And a radiator, air conditioning line, copper water pipe, bottom of my boat, fix it that easy.
It's amazing.
Now when that cools, it goes solid at 716 degrees. It's so strong you can't poke it back in or out using a hammer and this ball. You get 31,000 pound shear strength, 45,000 pound tensile strength. Here's the strength of the can, or the aluminum is as good as new right there. Here's where I made the repair. It's no longer as good as new.
Wow.
And I barely put a scratch on it.
That's amazing.
Now, if you work on radiators, air conditioners, refrigeration lines, you'll get absolutely no internal contamination. Not one little bit fell through there. This same rod can make that repair on a copper water pipe that's frozen and split with moisture in the line. Now, on my website, I still have instructions how to do thread repair, work on a propeller, you can work on cast aluminum.
What's the website?
It's aluminum-weld.com. So aluminum-weld.com.
So it's aluminumweld.com. aluminumweld.com. Okay, cool, man. This is great stuff, man. You know, when I first saw you melting it, I'm like, oh, that's like solder. But solder is soft.
Exactly.
But this stuff is a whole different thing.
You can use it on hard surface like the bottom of your boat or edge of your prop, or scoop shovels, rebuild things. For instance, here I had this alternator. I took a chop saw and cut this ear off. I just made a form out of clay like a foundry would do and just remade that ear.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you have a part you can no longer find or buy, you can just recreate it with this product.
Sure, sure.
And if I decide I want to use that rod again, I can melt that off and reuse it. It's not bad. It stores indefinitely, never goes bad. The structural strength's tremendous on a butt joint. The true story, I was in Little Rock, Arkansas. A guy took a hammer to this piece of the butt joint. I must admit he was drunk. He came in, he was giving me a lot of trouble. So I always wanted him to take something out, and I figured it was going to break because it's not completely done. It didn't break. He hit it real hard. He came back in, and I thought he was going to give me trouble, but the thing didn't break, so I make videos now. This is the one that's in my website now. This is the butt joint that I put together. After it cooled, I put it in a vise, hit it with a hammer. You can see the whole video on my website and on YouTube. And after I put it together, I put it in a vise, hit it with a hammer, and it just rolled my aluminum.
Wow.
It's structurally strong. 45,000 pound tensile strength, 31,000 pound shear strength.
That is amazing, man.
And I'd like to make the comment, if you can melt a crayon in a hot skillet, you can use this rod. It's really easy.
Especially during like a collapse or real survival scenario when all the infrastructure's gone and you need to make your own repairs. This is perfect.
You still got to fix things. You know, if you get a frozen copper water pipe with moisture in the line, you can fix it with moisture in the line. Or you get a problem with one of your side covers on your motorcycle or part. You got to repair things or build things still. And it stores forever. It doesn't go bad. You know, 50 years now, still works, still guaranteed. So that's a survival part of it. Because all you really need, you'll have propane. It stores indefinitely. It stores a long time as well. You got this, you can still function.
Sure. Cool. Good stuff, man. Great.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.